channel, Adia Sherelle. Today we are going to talk about the straight back. We are adding a little spice to the traditional straight back cornrows. Okay, little crisscross applesauce. And we got the little messy buns. Who doesn't love a messy bun? I mean, can you get into it? Are you feeling it? Yes.
Let's get started, friends. So what you want to do is start off with a middle part. You want that middle part to go from the front of your hairline all the way to the back. And one tip on how to do that is use the center of your nose, take that rat tail and just use it as a guideline and go straight up the forehead and back, and you'll get a straight part that's right in the center. And here I'm just putting a little pomade. I'm going to go in and clean up the parts. Now we are going to part our hair from ear to ear. So it's easy if you just start at the top of your crown and bring that rat tail down to the top of your ear, and you will have a straight part. And just go ahead, you see me cleaning it up, and I'm going to go off camera to clean it up a little bit more. Once that is all done, you're going to take this front section and split that in half. To get this part, start at the ear to ear part, right in the center. Then go ahead and part from the center down to your eye, the corner of your eye, and you'll have it. Next, part the back section in half. And you want to make sure the top, it all meets at one point. Let's call it our North Star because it's going to guide us. Okay, we're all set. You're doing great, sweetie. To prep each section for braiding, I put gel on the ends of my hair and then pomade at the root near the parts. Make sure you put as much as you need to. I have to put a lot because my hair is fairly on the thick side. I'm using my Denman brush just to make sure it's all detangled, so when I'm going through and braiding, it won't get all tangled. And then I also smooth it down with a brush. You see me parting a section in the front, and I start with a cornrow. Every time you bring the outside into the center, you then pick up some hair. Again, you see me picking up hair. I'm cleaning up the part a little bit to give the stitch effect. And then I'll bring the outside piece in and then collect more hair. And you continue the process all the way back. Taking that outside in, bringing it into the center, pick up hair. Outside in, gather some hair, bring it into the center, and continue the process. And sometimes I have to add a little more pomade. That's okay. Just want to make sure I try to get those parts defined as much as possible so it looks like the stitch braid. I detangle the ends just to make sure the rest of the braid is smooth. And once you get to the back, you want to braid the hair down until it meets the back section, and then just braid all the way down. I wasn't able to really do the stitch method in the back because I couldn't see because I was trying to film for you all, but it still came out super pretty. I just made sure I did a really good job of smoothing down the sides. So you'll see in the back it still looks totally fine. It looks great. And here I'm just using the mirror to see the back. I'm repeating the process. Hair is already slicked down with pomade. I part a little section in the front and start with the braid. So here you want to start the braid closer to the ear and then braid up diagonally to that point. Just remember that star that I showed you. Your front braids will be braided to the star, and then your back braids will start at the star. Just remember that. When I get towards the bottom, I hold my head down so the nape, it won't be so tight, okay? That's a good tip. Friend, we are halfway done, yes! So for this second half, we're just repeating the same process. Start that braid right near the middle parts, okay? And then you're going to braid diagonally to the star. Remember, the star. And one question I always get asked is, how do your arms not get tired? I do not know. It's probably from years of braiding. But if your arms ever do get tired, just make sure you have your hair in your hands, and you can either rest one arm at a time, or you could rest both of your arms on your boobs. Okay, I'm detangling the ends and I'm braiding it down farther because it has to meet the point in the back. Okay, remember to do that step. And then just braid it on back. And then with this braid, again, you're starting the braid closer to the ear and braiding it back to your North Star. Now, I know earlier I talked about how my arms really don't get tired anymore, but for some reason, baby, this side was giving me a little run for my money, honey. Those arms were getting tired. And you see me there like, whew, I had to let one arm rest. Child. But just keep going. Look, I was hurting. Look, I was thankful to be done. You have to switch to the other side. Do whatever you have to do. And anytime your hair dries out, just put a little of your leave-in in. Don't try to comb it through when it's still dry. And look, we are coming to the end of the cornrow process. Yes! So just go ahead and braid your end all the way down, and let's get to the next part. I am taking some kinky textured hair because we want that bun, and so we need more hair in the back to achieve that bun. So I'm just going ahead, just attaching the kinky hair and braiding it down. And you want to braid it down pretty long. I would say a little bit past your chest, a little bit past your armpit, and that will do the trick. And you don't need a thick braid. Do not make a thick braid because you're wrapping it into the bun. And here I'm just wrapping the braid onto itself. Okay, just like so. And I try not to use so many bobby pins, so I just keep wrapping it and it doesn't come apart for me, so.
Too many carrots in here. Don't hurt your beard now. I too many carrots. I love it.
We're cutting up. Anyway, I picked up my Zury, their rod set curl. And here I'm just taking my time pulling it apart very slowly so it just won't get too matted and crazy. And then I just take the piece right in the center and wrap one end, and then I pin it down. And then I repeat the process on the other side. And I like this hairstyle because none of the pins are touching my head, so I can sleep peacefully at night. And you see me leaving out the ends, like maybe 2 inches of curly hair at the ends. Very nice soft curls. I love this, and I trim it just to clean it up. And I am done. Let's see the finished look.
Thank you so much for watching. You don't know how much I appreciate it. I really do. I love to put out this content for you all. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments. I want to hear what you have to say. You know, show me some love. Give me some feedback. Let's get the conversation going, okay? And make sure you subscribe, okay? You need to see the content that's coming to you. Also, follow me on Instagram at Adia_Sherelle, and I'm also on the TikTok at Adia Sherelle, okay?